Hello students, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. I'm your English teacher. Today we are going to do another lesson from your English workbook. Chapter number 2, 1 less than 100. Comprehension. Read this passage carefully and answer the questions that follow. You haven't given here a passage. We have to read this carefully and give the answers of the questions that follow with reference to the context. How many crows in the kingdom? That is the title. Now let's read the passage. One day, Akbar was strolling in his palace gardens with his dear minister Birbal. Many crows were flying around. The king enjoyed their flying. Just then he thought that how many crows could be in his kingdom and immediately posed these questions to Birbal. Birbal thought a moment, then said, "There are 95,463 crows in your kingdom, Huzur. How do you know that for sure?" The king asked. "You can get them counted, Huzur," Birbal said. The king again said, "If there will be less than that, then..." Birbal replied immediately, "That means that the rest of them have gone on vacation to some neighboring kingdoms." "Or if there were more than that, then..." asked the king. "Then it means that other crows are visiting our kingdom, Huzur," replied Birbal. Akbar was very pleased with this answer to his questions. That's very short. Now let's read the passage again. How many crows in the kingdom? That's a question. Okay. One day Akbar was strolling in his palace gardens with his dear minister Birbal. Many crows were flying around. The king enjoyed their flying. Just then he thought that how many crows could be in his kingdom and immediately posed these questions to Birbal. Birbal thought a moment, then said, "There are 95,463 crows in your kingdom, Huzur. How do you know that for sure?" The king asked. "You can get them counted, Huzur," Birbal said. The king again said, "If there will be less than that, then..." Birbal replied immediately, "That means that the rest of them have gone on vacation to some neighboring kingdoms." "Or if there were more than that, then," asked the king, "then it means that the crows are visiting your kingdom, Huzur," replied Birbal. Akbar was very pleased with this answer to his questions. Now let's see the exercises. Take the correct options to complete these sentences. One day, Emperor Akbar saw many crows pecking at the grain around the pond. In the options you haven't given parrots, crows, sparrows. The passage is all about the numbers of crows. So, crows is the correct answer. Akbar wanted to know where the crows had come from, where the crows were going, how many crows were in his kingdom. How many crows were in his kingdom? Let's see. Birbal told Akbar there were 95,463 crores. That is correct. A is correct. 3. Complete these sentences. Akbar and Birbal were strolling one day. According to Birbal, if there were more crows, that meant the other crows were visiting the kingdom. And if there were less crows, that meant some had gone for vacation to neighboring kingdoms. The exercises have been already solved for you, but you have to try all of these yourself first. Vocabulary. An anagram is a word formed by changing the order of the letters of another word. See the word anagrammed. An anagram is a word formed by changing the orders of the letters of another word. For example, an anagram of ocean is canoe. Canoe. An anagram of shore is horse. So you see, the same letters arranged differently. Now let's see the exercise. Rearrange the letters of these words to name body parts. One has been done for you. Okay. Kind, knee, sleeve, lips, shift, hips, inch, chin, R, ear, fringe, finger, lamp, palm. You can try the remaining yourself. Very easy. When we replace a group of words with one word, we call it one-word substitution. One-word substitution. For example, a very strong feeling of liking something. Example, a hobby, an activity that one likes very much can be replaced by the word passion. Search one word in column B for the highlighted words in column A. Match them and then rewrite the sentences. We have two columns here, column A and B. We have to match accordingly the suitable terms, words. I lived with my mother and father, parents. My father will come back on Sunday. Come back means return. The people who lived next door are very nice. People who lived next door, neighbors. I heard a loud, soft cry at night. Scream. Okay. My father left for his work without making any noise. Quietly. You have to rewrite this here in the given space. Next we have the grammar. Abstract nouns, apostrophe. Abstract nouns are those that cannot be observed by any of the senses. They cannot be felt, seen, smelled, or tasted. For example, wisdom, beauty, bravery. Color the boxes with abstract nouns. You can try this yourself. Words like ability, life, fear, skill, partnership, system, routine, love, manners, tragedy, music, promise, sadness, cooperation. These are all abstract nouns. Next, let's see. Make abstract nouns from these words. One has been done for you. Know becomes knowledge. Scholar, scholarship. King, kingdom. Grow, growth. Child, childhood. Thing, thought. Long, length. Strong, strength. Wise, wisdom. Brother, brotherhood. An apostrophe is used to show possession. For example, the fairy's wings glisten in the moonlight, meaning the wings of the fairy. The horse's hay is damp, meaning the hay belonging to the horses. Rewrite these sentences using apostrophes. These are eggs from the nest belonging to a sparrow. Answer. These are eggs from the sparrow's nest. Full stop. Have you seen the pencil box that belongs to Sasi? Have you seen Sasi's pencil box? The speed of the car was frightening. The car's speed was frightening. Now you can try the remaining yourself. Next we have rewrite these sentences using apostrophe at suitable places. Okay, question. The moon's rays shone feebly on the path and I heard the insects chirping and whistling. The moon's. Apostrophes should be between moon and ash. Moons. Rays shone feebly on the path and I heard the insects. You have to continue. Insects, chirpings and whistling. Here the answer is incomplete. You have to write the moon's rays shone feebly on the path and I heard the insects. Apostrophe S should come after S. Insects, chirping and whistling. Next we have number 2. The mother did not hear her children's cries. The mother did not hear her children's cries. Next week's meeting has been cancelled. Next week's meeting has been cancelled. The three boys. The three boys. Apostrophe will come after S. Plural. Boys. The three boys' bags were lying at the river's edge. Apostrophe. River's edge. His father's and uncle's houses are for sale. Okay, here it is. The girls' coats are in the cloakroom. The girls' coats are in the cloakroom. The address is written at the page top. The address is written at the page top. Pages. You can try the remaining yourself. See? Exercise E. Read this poem and rewrite it by replacing groups of words with apostrophe wherever needed. I like noise, the woof of a boy, the thud of a hoop, the rattle of rain on a tin roof, the hubbub of traffic, the roar of a train, the throb of the machinery on the brain, the boom of the thunder, the crash of waves, the din of the river that rashes and raps. I like noise. Let's see in apostrophe found. A voice woofed, the hoops thud, the wrench rattled on the tin roof, the traffics hovered, the trains roar, the machinery strove on the brain, the thunders boom, the waves crash, the river's din that rushes and raps. I like noise. That's it. We have writing instructions. Using the pictures as clues, write instructions on how to plant a seed. You have to do this yourself. Try this, it will be fun. Look at the pictures carefully. Number one, you can write, pick up pick up the pot, or say collect a pot and put some soils in the pot. Number three, prepare the soil, level it like that. Use simple English. Write it simple English. Try this. You have to write 9 instructions altogether. Now let's remind the important parts. An apostrophe is used to show possession. For example, the fairy's wings glisten in the moonlight, meaning the wings of the fairy. The horse's hay is damned, meaning the hay belonging to the horses. That's a point to be remembered about apostrophe. Now let's check out abstract nouns. Abstract nouns are those that cannot be observed by any of the senses. They cannot be felt, seen, smelled, or tasted. For example, wisdom, beauty, bravery. Let's check this out. One word substitutions. When we replace a group of words with one word, we call it one word substitution. For example, a very strong feeling of liking something, example, a hobby, an activity that one likes very much, can be replaced by the word passion. We have anagrams here in the vocabulary. Term anagrams. An anagram is a word formed by changing the orders of the letters of another word. For example, an anagram of ocean is canoe. An anagram of shore is horse. You can try writing an anagram of your name. Your surname, your home address, name of your school. You can try writing anagrams of those words. So here is the picture of the crows and Emperor Akbar and his favorite minister Birbal. See, I believe students, you have already heard about the great Emperor Akbar the Great and his favorite wise minister Birbal. There are several stories we have already learned. You can recall any one of them and tell your friends or your brothers and sisters in the family. Any stories about them you can retell?